Get ready because Banter with Richie B Productions is launching an all-new podcast network. 4 shows, 4 hosts, 1 powerhouse of paranormal and cryptid entertainment all week long. Kick off your week on Tuesdays with the one and only Wojo, host of Home of the Boom. He's diving deep into the world of cryptids, Bigfoot, and the mysteries that shake the woods. Interviews, investigations, and the loudest boom in the cryptid community. Every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then on Wednesdays, prepare to drift into the unknown with Amanda Lombardo, your guide on the Phantom Navigator. From haunted legends to chilling stories from around the globe, Amanda is charting a course straight through the supernatural, plus guests who live to tell the tales. Catch her from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you dare. Fridays get a little darker and a whole lot prettier. Join Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal, where makeup meets the macabre. It's Sam After Dark, spooky storytelling, and her fan favorite segment, Cooking for the Dead. Tune in every Friday from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for glam, goosebumps, and all things ghoulish. And every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the flagship show returns. Banter with Richie B live, featuring Richie B and Wojo. From updates to investigations to wild discussions, this is the core of the network. Raw, real, and always unpredictable. Spend your Saturday evenings with the duo that started it all. 4 nights of content, 4 incredible hosts, cryptids, ghosts, glam, stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This is the Banter with Richie B Podcast Network. Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? Hey Kenneth, let me shout some people out because I seen some people coming in early. Tansay Elder, I'm so glad you're here. Carolyn Life, it's good to see you. If I freeze up, I'm sorry, my internet's acting stupid. Carolyn Life, it's good to see you. I hope you're having a good night out celebrating your birthday. And I'm so glad you popped in. It's good to see you. Hey Chris, how are you? I hope you're doing good. ZHSSRS, glad that you guys, or that you came by. It's good to see you. Hey Wojo, Tansay. Hey Dehu, get your glam on, Sam. I'm gonna try, but I'm kind of like, I'm on a slow motion right now because I'm kind of sick, kind of don't feel good at all. So we're gonna see how it goes, Dehu. Um, let's see who else. Hey Alpha Joe, it's good to see you. And yes, our Texas Twister is in the house. If I'm jumping in and out, I don't know. I'm sorry, my internet. I think it's where we're getting some weather that's coming in. We're supposed to get some really like cold weather, maybe even snow. So I don't know if I'm gonna be glitching out probably, and I hate that. So maybe it'll stop. Let's just pray that it stops. Tansei Robin, I'm so glad you came in. Hey, Z Sun Dragon, how are you? So just let me know in the chat if you can hear me really good, because I got like a little portable heater going on over here because I'm upstairs where we're doing a lot of renovations, and so we haven't got the heating and air ducts up here yet. Yep, it keeps popping. It keeps popping in and out, but I got like a heater running over here, so if it's bothering you, just let me know. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Hey, Denny, how are you? So yeah, just let me know if you can hear me, and am I glitching out? Like, am I freezing, blacking out on your side, or is it just my side? Because if it's just my side, I won't worry about it. Okay, good. Thank you, Z Sun Dragon. Thank you. Thank you, Wojo. Hey, Michelle, how are you? So yeah, if I'm blacking out, let me know, because I want to know what you guys are seeing versus what it's doing over here. It's freezing me, and then it blanks out. It's like flashes almost. It's weird. No bother keep. Okay. I said okay. Okay. I mean, as long as it's not bothering you guys and it's just happening on my end, that's fine. I'll just keep going and I won't worry about it. um, Thank you for letting me know. So, how is everybody's start to the weekend going? I hope it's going really good. I'm going to go ahead and start putting my primer on so we can get started. Yeah, Michelle, there's weird stuff going on with the connection. Gonna check out Banner site to see if it needs. If not, I'll be okay, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm putting on my uh primer right now, and you want to know something that's crazy? For somebody that does makeup all the time, I my trusty mirror, like one of my really good mirrors that I actually need. So I'm gonna have to use a palette mirror and hope it doesn't. I don't know. Sam, you don't have hype set up. I don't have what, Robin? Oh yeah, the hype button. Um, it's probably not on my channel yet. I know that it's probably on Richie's though. So you can go over there and hype up because he deserves that. So yeah, don't worry about it. It's not available on my channel yet. Tyler, what's up? How are you, Tyler? Coming in. What did you have? Roller dogs today? You had any roller dogs today? Coming in and checking out the makeup. So yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you, anybody that wears makeup here, that watches it, this is the primer I use to set with. It's really good and it's very affordable. I love elf stuff. So yes, many of you probably don't. That's fine. Maybe the women. Let me slide this back here so I can do. So did you have roller dogs today, Tyler? Just let me know. And were they good? Did they treat you well? Just treat your stomach good? Okay. All right. Anyways, so I know in my title, as you seen, I told you that I was gonna do a makeup look and talk about the mystery of the Villisca axe murders. So has anybody heard of the Villisca axe murders and the hauntings that go with that story, just let me know. I actually had a big old burrito from Chipotle today. What? Well, that's new. That's different, and it's probably better for you. What did I say? I like Chipotle. Chipotle's good. I hadn't had it in a while, but yeah, it's good. It's a good place to eat, especially their burritos. That junk, they make their burritos like huge. Um, so like I said last time I done this, this is concealer, and I put it on my eyelids to use it as a primer for the eyeshadow. So Z Sundragon. I wear dark lipstick on my eyebrows and watermelon tinted lip balm. So some make. Oh, okay. There you go. I see you. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. So maybe you want to try this look. Let's see. Hey, Kelly Porter, how are you? It's so good to see you over here watching Makeup Time. Maybe you can do some makeup for the Bigfoots out there, because I've been watching you and Mike Tinsley. Y'all got some stuff going on, don't you? Let's see. Hey, Bad to the Bone Paranormal, how are you? Hey, Tiffany Peacock, how are you doing? It's good to see everybody. It's so good to see everybody. I hope everybody's Friday's going good. But as I was saying, okay, the Villisca axe murders. So that's a very sad story. I don't know if any of y'all have heard it, but it's a very, very sad story. But it has some hauntings to it, some paranormal. So it's a little bit of true crime, a little bit of paranormal, all in one. But anyways, so it's the Moore family. They were. Let's see. I've got all my notes to the side so I get this right. They were in Iowa, in Villisca, Iowa, and the dad was Josiah and the mother was Sarah Moore. They lived with their 4 children: Herman, Catherine, Boyd, and Paul. And they lived in a modest white house on the edge of town. And on the night of June the 9th, they attended a church service with 2 neighbor girls, Lena and Ina Stillinger. And if I pronounce their names, I do apologize. But they were invited to spend the night. So Lena and Ina were invited to spend the night with them. And it turned bad really quick. Let's just say that. It was very, very sad. Very, very sad what happened to these people. Okay, you go into the gas station. Lord have mercy. Let's see. Make sure I'm keeping up with people here. Sam, I'm not going to stay. Just wanted to come on and tell you many blessings for an awesome show tonight. Hope you. Thank you, Robin. I really appreciate it. I got look. I got my energy drink, and I'm gonna be good. I took ibuprofen. I'll be good. So I got it going. It's very hard. ZHSSRS. First time hearing about this. Really? Oh, how that's interesting. Oh my goodness, really? I thought when I come on here, everybody be like, yes, I know about that story, because a lot of people do know about it. So it's interesting to see someone that don't know about it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to really describe this really good for you, ZHSSRS. So I found their fried chicken batter. Oh, okay, Aljo. Let's see. Pretty sure I would have relocated by now if I lived there. Oh yeah, D-Hoot. Yep. It's yeah. I wouldn't want to be there, but let me see. Got this right. Oh boy. Facebook popping off. Let me exit off that so you don't have to hear all that. So on June the 10th in 1912, okay, in Villisca, Iowa, a quiet town of just over 2,000 people where everyone knew each other and the streets rolled up at nightfall. But on this summer morning, the town awoke to horror that has never been explained. And it's very sad. Um, hey, Michelle, how are you? I'm so glad you came. Or not Michelle, Lori, I'm sorry. Michelle, I'm glad you're here too. But Lori Ladd, it's good to see you. So glad you popped in. 8 people were in the house. 6 of them were children, 2 adults. They were found brutally murdered in their beds, the victims of an unknown assailant wielding an axe. Okay, over 100 years later, the case remains unsolved. They literally do not know who committed this, like, because it's 1912. There's no DNA. There's no, like, how would you even figure that out? I mean, that's crazy. So this guy got away, or whoever got away with axing 8 people in their sleep. Like, it's ridiculous. So what they say was, when they went to the church service, like I read, I think they were thinking that whoever done it went into their attic and hid out while they were gone. Hey Mary, it's good to see you. And as I read to you, they went around, on the night of the night, they went to the church service. And then by 10 p.m., the household was asleep. Okay? Nothing seemed unusual, but sometime after midnight, someone had come in. So I've heard, like I said, I've heard versions of that someone had got in and hid in the attic while they were gone, and then here's this version where after midnight they slipped in. So either way, someone got in, and there you go, and done their horrible deed of what, I don't even understand it. And I mean, and not to have a motive or anything, they just all axed to death. It's so sad. The discovery the next morning, a neighbor noticed the Moore house was strangely quiet. So, I mean, you got 8 people in a house, and, you know, most of them children, only 2 adults. I mean, you would think there would be a lot of activity, a lot of active going on, right? Well, no. Unfortunately for these people, and unfortunate for the other parents, their children went to spend the night there, and yeah, their kids, like, can you imagine? You let your kids go spend the night with somebody, and then you have to wake up the next day and find out that. I mean, that's pretty bad. So okay, let's see. It was really strangely quiet, and the curtains were drawn, so no one was outside. It was just really, really quiet. No children playing, no nothing. And by noon, the townspeople went ahead and just went into the home because they were like, okay, there's no sounds. No one's doing anything. No one's moving about. Where's Josiah? Like, he's not outside. He's not doing his thing. Where's Sarah? She's not up, maybe tending to any kind of, like, farm or whatever they had outside. Like, there's nothing going on. So they went ahead and went in there. And what they found inside shook Villisca to its core, okay? All 8 members of the house had been slaughtered in their beds, struck repeatedly with an axe. The curtains were drawn tight. Every mirror in the home was covered with the cloth. A bowl of bloody water set in the kitchen, and the killer was gone. So that's another interesting. Wojo, what are you craving? I saw your comment. I'm just like, I'm over here reading about people getting axed to death, and Wojo's like, oh man, now I'm craving. What's she craving, Wojo? Murder. What are you craving? Son, talk. That was funny. I'm talking about like axe wielding crazy like murders, and that's the comment I see. Oh God, help me. But yeah, so they were attacked, and for the strange thing was every mirror was covered up with a cloth. So before I go further, D-Hoot, yes, that's interesting. Like, yes, that was for them to be brutally murdered like that. It sounds very personal. Like that sounds like a very personal thing. Like somebody was mad. Somebody was mad. So, um, why do you think the killer? I just want to get y'all's take on this. Why do you think the killer covered up the mirrors in the home with cloth? He covered up every single one, and they found a bowl of bloody water on the kitchen table. So I think I know what the bowl of bloody water could have been. Um, Maybe. But why do you think that Sam? It says, oh Amanda, your girl is not on her game. Hang on. It's probably why I shouldn't be going live when I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? My brain. I told you. There we go. Cornbread mofo. Amanda, thank you for pointing that out. Oh boy. Okay. Hi Sam. Benno, what's up? What design is it today? Creepy story. Okay. We're doing what I call I don't know, Victorian style eyeshadow look. I'm just making it up as I go, really. And we're talking about the Villisca axe murders. So, Benno, have you heard of the Villisca axe murders over here in America? I know you're from Aussie, but have you heard of it from paranormal shows, or if you watch any paranormal shows? What you think? Tyler, there ain't no roller dogs at this gas station, so don't even ask. Tyler, you took my question. I was gonna ask you. What? Okay. So he doesn't see himself as a murderer. Oh yeah, Elder. That makes a lot of sense. Amanda, thanks for that. You're welcome. It's like you're totally welcome. I've been watching, and I now know how to my eyeshadow on. Thank you and good night. Oh, good night, Richie. I'm so glad my unfinished one eye, taught you how to put eyeshadow on. Love you so much. Go kill people on Fortnite, okay? Because I know that's what you want. That's what they did a long time ago when someone passed. Stop the clocks too. Good to know, D-Who. Rachel's Adventures. Oh, because his sins are so simple. Yes, Alpha Joe. Rachel, hi, I have you tabbed up while I game but it's out. Okay, Rachel, thank you for coming, Rachel's Adventures. Hey, V-Team Paranormal, it's so good to see you. Sam looked like a teenager. What? Benno, I'm going to take that as a compliment. I am going to take that as a compliment. Yes. I want to look like a teenager. Shoot. Let's go. What? 15, 16, what? Let me know. Oh my gosh. I told her to put axes on her eyelids, but yeah. Rachel, yeah, you did. I don't think I can do it tonight though, Rachel. I'm barely getting by with what I'm doing right now. For God's sake, my name was wrong for like the past almost a long time of the show.
So I think I'm just gonna do Victorian style and just leave it. Wojo, you've never heard of the Villisca axe murder house? Oh wow. Okay, Elder, drive safe. Okay. Um. So yes. I like the. Hey, Kurt, how are you? I like what you guys are saying about the mirror. Dehu, that was so good to know. Um, that's probably more than likely, you know, what Elder said and what you said makes a lot of sense. I just was like, that is odd. Now we've covered like why he covered up the mirrors with the cloths, but why do you think the bowl of bloody water was on the kitchen table? What do you think that was? I have my theories, but I want to see what you guys think. What do you think he done with the bowl of the bloody water? Why was that sitting there? We're gonna be like little detectives tonight. You know what I'm saying? And see what you guys think. So I'm interested. Richie, Tyler, he's busy. He's playing Fortnite, but he's learning how to put his eyeshadow on. So when I get to see him, he can do my makeup, and we'll see how much he's learned. So are you learning from my show, Richie? I'll be learning from yours. So are you learning from mine? That's the question. Are you going to be able to do my makeup? I think Wojo will be able to do it. I think Wojo will be able to do my makeup. But we don't know about Richie, though. Let's see. We'll see. We will see. Oh God, I'm just picking with Richie. I love getting on him. Yeah, he's rocking people's world in Fortnite. There's no survivors. Wojo, possibly. It possibly. He or she washed his or her hands with yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Um, I was thinking along that same line. I think they, I think they wanted to wash their hands of what they did wrong. Hey, Ron, how are you? I know you're always watching. It's so good to see you, Ron. You've been watching Jody all week, and now you're watching me. How you doing, Ron? You doing good? Tyler, making kids throw their yeah. That's what he's doing. They're probably screaming, and the parents is like, "What is going on?" And they're like, "I don't know Richie's gamer tag, but yeah, they're hollering his gamer tag. He's saying this person." They're screaming. He's absolutely terrified them. Cleaning does hands and alleged yeah, Michelle. I think so. I think so. I think that's exactly what it was. Just it's very interesting. I don't know. I don't the whole thing is interesting, and for that person to have gotten away with it and walked around like it's no telling. Okay, if they and maybe they didn't commit any other murders the rest of like I found that hard to believe though. But um, they killed that whole family, and then it was like moving on. You know what I mean? So I just find it hard to believe that maybe they didn't commit some more murders. And I don't know. I mean, could they have gotten caught later on down the road and just didn't get you know uh, accused of that crime, or you know I don't know. I mean, it's so interesting. Um, no, Dehu, the murderer was never caught. That's the thing. See, that's what I was saying. Like, uh, did they commit any other murders later on down the road and then get caught for those, and they not bring up the fact, oh, I killed all those people in the Villisca axe murder house, and then, or you know, was that their only murder? I just doubt it. I doubt it. But the fact they got away, it's just, it's creepy. But we prefer to wear my. I know, Ron. I know. And y'all do it well. You do it well, Ron. Um, you should probably think about maybe bedazzling one of those masks, and then represent the glam squad over there with Hauntings. I dare you to do that, Ron. I dare you. I dare you to do that, Ron. Just take Jody by surprise and bedazzle one of those masks. uh, but anyways, it shook the town. They were like, "Oh my God, this is brutal." Like a small town, eight of our people just got axed to death, and no one knows who did it, and we're probably never gonna know. So, yeah. Um, so all eight members of the house had been slaughtered, and he was just gone. The investigation. Now, the crime scene quickly spiraled into chaos. Neighbors, police, and townspeople trampled through the house before evidence could even be secured. Now, what is another case? I don't know if you guys watch true crime. D-Hoot, I still think it. Yeah, I think it was very personal. That was a very horrifying murder. Like, that was a very personal thing. Um, but yeah, if you watch true crime, what is another case where you have heard of they're like investigating and they don't secure it good enough before the evidence can even be, like, people just start trampling in and just screwing up everything. You know what I mean? Like, can you name a case? I have one in my head, and there's been so many cases I know, but one specific one in my head I can think of where they just, before they could even investigate it, before they could do anything, the evidence, I mean, it was just crazy. It was so many people, and it should have been secured. It should have just been secured. But let's see. I know. Let's see. I know what they think while they murder someone. Yeah, Apple Joe is crazy. Kurt, my mask is gold, and now the house is. Oh wow, Ron. Yep, and now the house is haunted. Lizzie Borden. Yeah, Chris, that's one. I was thinking of the Jean Bonnet. Um, I was thinking of that one because they screwed that one up so bad, man. I mean, that mom, she called, like, she was calling the neighbors, and I was like, my God. The police didn't do a very good job on securing that crime scene at all. I mean, the dad was just running around the whole house, and then finds John Bonet in the basement, and then picks her up, brings her upstairs. That's a whole nother probably live stream. Like, we could really deep dive into that one because there's a lot of details to that case, and there's a lot of stuff. But he, he touched her, and now it's messed up. You know, O.J. Simpson case. Oh yeah, Wojo. That's a good one. That is a good one. I know somebody personally who is related to. Oh wow, Tala. Oh God, Lizzie Borden. Oh God. You know what? I need to do a live stream on that one and see what you guys think about her. Do you think Lizzie? Do you think she did it or she's innocent? What do you think? Because personally, I don't know. I've had some, like, I don't know. I've watched the movie and oh God, I don't know. I got so many different theories on that one, but obviously, I mean, I guess she did do it, but I just don't know. It's hard. Um, let's see, Alpha Joe. Well, let's see. It did happen in the early 1900s. Yes, D-Hoot. You know, Sam, a psychopath never leaves their traces. They know exactly what they're doing and why. Um, yeah, Alpha Joe. A lot of them are like really good. I mean, you got to think there's a lot of murders that's walking amongst us now that's committed bunches of murders and not caught because they know what they're doing. Unfortunately, um, it's scary. Wasn't the law enforcement involved with that? Elder, which case are you talking about with the law enforcement involved in? It's hard. It's hard to tell for me if she did it or not. Tyler, it is me too. I don't know because there's so many different things to it. You've got her uncle that was in town, and oh god, I don't know. And he wasn't he like a butcher or something? Is like, um, I don't know. It's just it's really hard to tell. You know. I've been at the Lizzie boarding house with Ghost Girl. I don't think she did. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got to go with Brandy. I want to go there so bad and see what all I think about it. I just don't. I don't know. I just got more doubt than certainty that she did it. You know. Rachel's Adventures. I have a random question. Is Seth Borden actually related? Rachel, I have no idea. About him. Uh, I mean, I know. Uh, I know somebody that talked to him, but I don't know if I can like ask them about if they know that or not. I don't know. I don't know. I think he did say in a video once that he was. I want to say he did, but I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly. But he probably. I mean, he probably is. His last name is Borden. I mean, maybe he's related somewhere down the line to him. Who knows? Unfortunate for him. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I want to visit that house. And even when well-seasoned investigators investigate, they can't find a single clue, and the case remains a mystery. Yeah, Alpha Joe, it's crazy because I don't know. I mean, some of them are just really good. Like who is the one killer? He's still the Zodiac. Like they never figured out who the Zodiac was, right? Am I correct on that? He like never figured out who that dude was, which I thought that was interesting. I question everything, Mr. Dean. Even Mr. Dean. Oh, you question Jody, Ron? Oh Lord, I don't know if Jody got time to. I don't think I don't think he's got time to be taking lives. I mean, yeah. Oh God, I ain't gonna let y'all see me doing that because some people is squeamish to see a water line being lined. Oh yeah, I have 2 or 3 cooking the dead requests. Okay, Rachel. Rachel, just on Facebook personal with those requests. So I don't get them so they don't get lost. You know, I can keep track with them better that way. John Benet Ramsey cases really they blame the parents, Wojo, but the thing about it is they found and they blamed the brother for her brother got accused of doing stuff as well, and although he's a little weird, I don't think he did it because they found DNA on Jean Benet that couldn't be. It was unknown male DNA. I think it was. Oh God, I want to say that it was a couple of unknown DNAs, and they were saying that well, the manufacturer, so the people that you know done in the factory that made her clothing, their DNA could have got transferred on there. There's several different theories, but yeah, there was like a male. I know for sure there was one unknown male, and it could have been another, but yeah, I don't know. Um, the dad, his DNA would have been on there because he picked her up, but her brother got accused of doing it, and I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know exactly. That whole thing is wild. They had like an employee that was keeping up with her and her little pageants, and it it honest to goodness could have been anything. I don't know. I don't know about the parents. I don't know if I want to say they did it because, well, Patsy's not even alive to even defend herself anymore. So, but yeah, I don't know. Um, they are Vegas people. Okay, Rachel, that sounds good. That sounds fun. Lori Ladd, the Black Dahlia, even though they suspected the doctor, no charges filed. Right. That's funny you brought up the Black Dahlia because I actually um, was on Facebook earlier, and I follow a group on Facebook that talks about like true crime, and they actually share crime scene photos and stuff like that. And they actually shared the Black Dahlia today, this morning, and her her case is, oh my god, her case is so sad, so sad. She was like young, aspiring um, actress. She just wanted to. I don't know. I don't know who could even do such horrible things to somebody. It doesn't make any sense to me how you could do that to somebody. Um, but yeah, it was sad. That's a very sad case. uh, Needs some more blush on the right eye. Oh, really? Okay, where? Where? Are you talking about what color? Tell me what color you think. What color are you thinking over there? I'm trying to get this foundation out because I also forgot to. There we go. I also forgot. I'm getting low on this foundation, and so I like to use every drop, even if I have to use a very long brush to get in there, because I don't like to waste uh, makeup if I don't have to. Love the story. Oh, thank you. um, but let me see. So back to the Villisca axe murder. um, so they didn't secure the crime scene good, right? Okay. Neighbors, police, town people, they trampled through the whole thing, and or through the house. I mean, just doing whatever. And just like a case that's in North Carolina, I think people started taking fragments of the house. So in here, there's a story not far from me. Um, it's a famous story here in North Carolina. You've probably heard it. It's the Charlie Lawson murders in 1937. He decided, I got several videos on my channel of Charlie Lawson. He actually, in 1937, on Christmas Day, decided that he was just going to take out his whole family. Okay, he shot them with a shotgun. Um, and I mean, that's the saddest story ever. If you want to know more about that story, just go on my channel and go under I've got a playlist for it. It's the Charlie Lawson playlist, and really like look at that, because that is the saddest thing. And what happened was, where this was a small town, just like Iowa, just like Villisca, Iowa, where this is a small town, everybody knows everybody type situation. Um, neighbors started coming in and taking souvenirs. Like, so the oldest daughter had made a raisin cake for Christmas. I think she made it the night before or whatever, and she had decorated it with the little raisins, and had it sitting out on the table for Christmas Day, right, for the family to eat. And like during when they started selling it, they started letting people come and tour the murder house for like 25 cents. They were like 25 cents. You can come in here and see where everybody was freaking killed. Yeah, and because people were just, I don't know. That's I don't know, morbid fascinations, which I can't say nothing because I like true crime and I like looking at the cases. But people were like taking raisins off the cake as a souvenir, to take back home and say, ooh, taking pieces of the house and stuff like that. So they just tore the whole place down. There's no remnant. There's nothing left. I thought there was a bridge that was actually built from their house, but somebody said that was not a thing either. So, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. So, and the same thing with this case. I mean, people were coming through where it wasn't secure. Some even took fragments of the victim's skulls. Okay, so the body was still freaking laying. I like, what? You know, I. Mm-mm. So no, can you imagine, like, your family member has just got axed to death, and the local people, they're coming through and they're like, ooh, and let me just take a piece of their skull home with me, and be like, no, like I'm not, I don't. Sorry, that's just weird. Okay, to me, to me, I don't know. Like, let me know. Would you guys, if, like, honest to God, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't get into that. That's a little too crazy. Take somebody's skull. Um, I can't imagine what that brought into their home. Taking somebody's skull. I can imagine they probably come back and was like, "Oh, you know, you took a piece of my skull, and now I'm gonna haunt your freaking house." But Ron, my family is. I know, Ron. You got a very interesting family over there. Wojo, I agree. Alpha JonBenet is I believe was lured from her room, so she. Yes, Wojo. Yes, because I think she had actually wet the bed. She wet the bed a lot, and I do believe she had wet the bed that night, and actually, they found in her digestive system, they have found traces of pineapple in her stomach. And there was I think there was a bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was a bowl where they had found that she had sat and ate some pineapple. I don't know. I think she did know who the person was, to go, not scream unless they gagged her or covered her mouth and she couldn't scream. I don't know. Like, they, I think she definitely knew whoever got her. She knew them. But the DNA that they found, the male DNA that they found, it's just they're not in the system. So, and it didn't match her father and it didn't match her brother. So you would have to assume that, it was just somebody else. I mean, it's, clearly had never committed a crime before if they couldn't pull it up in the system, in the CODIS thing. So, I don't know. It's very sad though. But have you guys? I've been seeing um, lately that they are actually bringing. There's some videos I've never seen before where they're talking about possibly a breakthrough with the JonBenet. I don't know. So if you guys have seen that, let me know. It'd be interesting to see. if they finally do figure God, please bring that child justice so she can rest. Bless her heart. I mean, it's been years and years. But yeah, Alpha Joe. Yeah, you was like, oh heck no. I'm not taking somebody's skull. No, no, I'm not taking somebody's freaking a piece of their skull just because it's laying there. It's not up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, that's crazy. That's just crazy to me. We can only assume one Joe, but I think sometimes that the government should give the pending cases to. My God, they should, Alpha Joe. They should. They should. Because we've got some really good internet sleuth. We got some really good armchair detectives. I will say that. I have been following a few cases, and that YouTubers, armchair detectives, like they're figuring it out better than the detectives. So I'm just like, wow. Hey Susan, how are you? It's so good to see you. Ron, more fake news? Yeah, probably, Ron. Probably. But I've just been seeing that they may have had a breakthrough or something. Lori, that I seen that, and I think it was the dad's brother, her uncle. Are you serious? Oh God, it could. I mean, could it could have been because, like Wojo said, whoever it was, she knew him. She was familiar with him. She was comfortable with him. Why not be the uncle? That makes a lot of sense to me. I'm just saying. A whole lot of sense, Lori. Actually. So, yeah, I think she was assaulted. So that's unfortunate there. I wonder if they checked the uncle's DNA. I don't know, D Hoot. They need to get on that, don't they? They need to get on it and quit playing around. Like, this is the child. I mean, I think she was. I forget what year that happened. I just know I was like, I was 5. What year was that? I think I was like 5 years old when that happened. And I remember. I remember seeing her face on like the magazines and stuff like that. And of course, I didn't know what was going on, but um, yeah, I think I remember that. It's sad. So hopefully they can get her something. But what I was going to say was people started taking souvenirs from the Villisca murder house. Okay, investigators pieced together a chilling sequence. Okay, the killer had hidden in the attic, just as I said, waiting for the family to fall asleep. He used Josiah's own axe. Josiah received the most blows. His face was unrecognizable. Every victim was covered with a blanket after death. A slab of bacon was left on the floor as though the killer paused to eat or left behind some twisted message. Okay, so you just heard me say that. So what do you take out of that? So Dehu, like you said, vendetta. Josiah was the one that received the most blows to the face to the point where he was unrecognizable. And to make another point, I know I'm all over the place, but it's like it's bringing up points. Director's chair with the words on set. Benno, thank you, Benno. That is so sweet of you to do that. So what I was going to say was another case that makes me think about where the victim's face was just like brutally messed up to the point of unrecognition is have you guys heard of the Idaho 4 case? Have you guys heard of that? The Idaho 4 murders? So basically, there was 4 college kids in Moscow, Idaho. It was Kaylee and Maddie Mogan, and then it was Ethan and Zana. And so they were like in a sorority, and he was in like a fraternity. But Zaina and Ethan were dating, and then it was Kaylee and Maddie, and it was Dylan and Bethany. They were all roommates in their sorority house. Okay, and so basically that night they had went to some kind of rally, some kind of pet rally of some sort. The girls had stopped at a bar on the way home called the Corner Club and had gotten like a few drinks. And on the way home, they had stopped at at like one of the mobile restaurants or whatever you want to call them, like where you get food. They stopped there and got carbonara, and then they got an Uber back to their house. Ethan and Zaina was at like this. They were at another house that was nearby. They were having like a party or something like that. And anyways, there was like this obsessed dude in Washington. He was going to Washington State University, which is not far from Moscow, Idaho. He was going to that university, and somehow he started getting obsessed with either, I'm going to say Kaylee. So he started getting obsessed with one of the girls and murdered them. Okay. Yeah, Rachel, they did happen in your state. Kohlberger, yes, D-Hoop, Kohlberger. So you do know the case. You guys know the case. So, yeah, Brian Kohlberger, nasty little, anyways, was obsessed with the girls, and basically, Kaylee, she, he used a K-bar knife, okay, on all of them, and he killed them with, like, I think he killed Kaylee, Maddie, Ethan, and Zaina all within a 14-minute time span. Like, this dude was running 5 miles a day to build up his stamina for this. Crazy, right? So Kaylee received she received, like, the worst. Like, he beat her face. Like, he beat her face in, he stabbed, like, she wasn't recognizable. And so that's why that long story short, that's why that reminds me of it being personal, some type of, I don't know, weird obsession or whatever, for him to receive the most blows. There was something that happened there between Josiah and whoever killed him. And I guess he was like, well, might as well take out the whole family. And then the other two girls were just, unfortunately, wrong place, wrong time. The neighbor girls that come to spend the night. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. So the bacon being in the floor, I don't even know what that would imply. If it was a twisted message of some sort, I think that's just it's just weird. It's just weird. Um, Chris, you've heard of that case? Yeah, it's ridiculous. So yeah. Um, as far as suspects, it says that several men were accused. So there were several men accused, but none of them was ultimately convicted. Um, Frank Jones was a wealthy businessman with whom Josiah had a with. Reverend George Kelly, a traveling preacher who had attended the same church service as the Moores that night, he later confessed to the murders, but his story was inconsistent, and so he was acquitted. A string of traveling killers were also considered, including Henry Lee Moore, no relation, who was convicted of other axe murders. So they was considering somebody else who has committed axe murders, but again, not convicted. So it's hard to say who it could have been. But since he had a rivalry with that one person, I mean, could it have been him? I don't know. But no one was ever found guilty of it. It says the legacy the Villisca axe murders left the town scarred. Rumors of hauntings swirl for decades. Some say the house still carries a heavy presence. The sound of whispers, children crying in the night. More than a century later, historians, true crime experts, and paranormal investigators still visit the house searching for answers. Yet the truth remains elusive. 8 lives cut short, a town left in fear, a crime with no closure. So, the Villisca axe murders remain one of America's oldest and most terrifying unsolved mysteries. Was it a jealous rival, a wandering madman, or someone far closer to home? The house still stands today, and so does the question: who killed the Moore family and their guest that night in Villisca? And so it's hard to say. I know a lot of paranormal investigators. They go there, and it's like they get a lot of EVPs, a lot of strange things. Um, one of my favorites. Okay, I highly recommend him. He's really good. Is Colin from the Paranormal Files. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but if you do, if you have, or if you haven't, he went to the Villisca axe murder house and done an investigation with his mom and dad. And I'm going to tell you, and I think his brother-in-law was there too, Connor. They were getting some wild stuff on their EVPs, and it was like a lot of stuff happening. And I want to say when he went into, there was like this little space, there was like this little gap off to the side of one of the bedrooms where it was like a secret room, and it kind of went back in a little bit. It was very strange. He was getting a lot of crazy activity, EVPs, sounds, like they hear footsteps. I want to say that they through, and I can't remember what the name was now, but check out that video. It's insane. And there's a lot of other paranormal investigators that go there and investigate, and it's like it's crazy. There was a series called the Alone series that Omar Gosh TV. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he done a series called the Alone series, and that was one of the places. And he had everybody stay, like he picked someone for each location, and they would have to stay in there as long as they could by themselves. So maybe you could check that out too. But Colin, yeah, it's crazy what they pick up on. It's just insane. Let's see. Rachel, the families of the victims sued. Yeah, Rachel, Kaylee Consalvez's family is suing the university for not picking up on Brian Koberger's the way he acted. I mean, he was just he. Fun fact, if you don't know about it, Brian Koberger was a criminal justice student. So, you know what I mean? He was like taking all the classes, and I guess he just thought he could just figure out how to get away with it. He would have. Here's the scary thing. I think he would have gotten away with it. But the thing is, the thing that got him, there was a lot of footage, security footage that got his car, okay? Didn't get the tags, I don't believe. Just the car. The thing that nailed his final nail in the coffin was he dropped the knife sheath beside Maddie on the bed, and his thumbprint was on the button. That's what got him. Because they had that, and they were like, dang. And I guess they probably had other ideas, other things that was coming in that kind of just, fell into that. But they followed him to Pennsylvania. They got some of the trash out of his trash can, I believe. And then ultimately, there you go. I think it was they got his dad's DNA, and somehow, like, they found out it was him. It was crazy. I mean, it's a crazy story. Rachel, let's see, Colin, I feel so bad for him. What happened to him today? No, Rachel, I have not. What happened to Colin today? I haven't been on I haven't been online at all, like social media, nothing. Um, I'm friends with his mom on Facebook, and I haven't seen anything. So I don't know. Let me know what happened. Wojo, was Josiah a farmer? He's the one that got it the worst. Josiah must have double crossed someone, maybe another farmer. That anger that was given to Wojo. I mean, it doesn't say if he was a farmer or not. But he did have a rivalry with somebody, and it would make sense that he made somebody very mad, very angry. Clearly, for them to go to that far, even as far as like just killing innocent people. Like, what in the world? So crazy. Just, I mean, those other two kids, like, goodness God. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I need a matcha Kit Kat. Amanda, you hear Amanda? If you're here, Amanda, Wojo needs some of those matcha Kit Kats, okay? You're really digging those things. I love the matcha Kit Kats. I think they're good. I think they're really good. It's like a earthy taste, and matcha has caffeine, so we love caffeine over here. Colin got bit by a dog. Rachel, oh my God, like, is it like, was it his dog? No, it wasn't Elfie. There's no way Elfie um bit him. So was he at a location, or what happened to Colin? How did he get bit by a dog? I know they travel a lot. That's freaking scary. I'll read his post, Rachel. Oh, good night, Chris. I hope you have a good night and a good weekend. And we'll see you next week. We'll see you we'll see you tomorrow night on the Banter with Richie B episode. We'll see you. He's interviewing Paul Frazier, so it'll be good to see you over there. Catch that interview. It's going to be interesting. Um, so yeah, I hope you have a good night's sleep, Chris. Thank you for coming by and checking me out doing the makeup. We humans are the most cruel creatures on planet, destroying. Yeah, Alpha Joe, we are like literally. We are destroying everything. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I really do. Well, okay, Wojo, what you got to say? I saw you say well. I'm trying to follow my tongue. Like, I set it down and then I lose track of it. Well, the killer hated him that much that he hated everything he stands for. Yeah, in this case, it's effect. Yeah, Wojo, that's right. Josiah, something went down, and something went down bad for it to go that far as to taking lives and using his own axe on him too. Using his own axe. Oh God, it's horrible. It's horrible. Um, I might deep dive a little bit more into that and make like a separate type video for it, and cause it's just sad. Danica, oh my God, hey girl, hey, how are you, Danica? How you doing, girlfriend? I don't even know. Hang on, I'm not. I can see everybody's comments here, but if I go somewhere else, it might be different. So I don't even know. I just want to make sure I'm not seeing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm getting everybody. Danica, how are you doing, girlfriend? We're talking about the Villisca axe murder house. Have you ever heard of that? Um, it's a pretty wild case. I don't know if you watch Paranormal, Danica, but they got like a lot of hauntings and stuff there, um, at the Villisca house. I really want to go. It'd be cool to go to that and just, I don't know, I really want to go to Lizzie Borden's house. That's where I really want to go. That would be wild to go to her house and see all that stuff. I'm back. I was busy slamming a salami and ham and cheese. Tyler, don't do that to me, okay? I have not had anything to eat, okay? Because I've just been busy, and oh my god, I'm about to starve. I do have popcorn. I have popcorn and an energy drink, but I'm like, I need something else. Wojo, yes. Ever since I started sucking this down, I'm telling you, it has helped tremendously. Um, I did that, and I took some ibuprofen, and I'm feeling good right now. Um, that stays because I'm gonna do this thing. I got a saline nasal wash, so I'm gonna try to do that and see if it'll like pull this stuff out. But I don't know what it is about that. I still feel it sitting in here though. It's crazy. What was that? Didn't hear it. Oh, Danica, have you ever heard of the Villisca axe murder house? Um, like the true crime case and then the hauntings that go with it. Have you ever heard of it? Um, I don't know if you watch Colin Paranormal File. I watch him. He's been there. Um, and he got a lot of wild EVPs, which he does the Estes method. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Colin actually did the Estes method in the attic where the killer would have been hiding. I'm pretty sure he did that, and I think he did the SLS. God, he did several methods in there. I can't remember if he did the Ouija board in one of the. I think he did the Ouija board in one of the kids' rooms, but don't hold me to it because he's used. God, he's got so many video. He's used the Ouija board in several locations, but I want to say he did use the Ouija board in one of their rooms. I know, Lori lad, Tyler, and his food. He's always eating. It's making me hungry. Like I want to eat something. Okay, Tyler. Come up, Sam. See Lizzie and then Bigfoot and the Star People. Wojo. I know. I need to. I need to do that. That would be so much fun. That would be so much fun to hang with you guys and see the Star People. I don't know. They might run away, Wojo, when I come up there. They might be like, I just be. Tyler, dude, I'm craving for something good and warm. Maybe. Alpha Joe, that is so crazy you said that. I love carbonara, by the way. But I was thinking I was probably going to make me some ramen because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a soup. I love ramen. Plus, it might make me feel better. Is Kai Colin's dog? Kai? Rachel? I don't think so. Uh, wait. So Colin he has a cat named Kitty. He has Elfie. Oh frick. You know what, guys? There goes my no more lip liner. No more lip liner. She is gone. She is dead. She is used. She is done. She is trash. So I'm just gonna use lipstick. I don't remember a Kai. I don't remember him talking about a Kai. So I know he's got Kitty and he's got Elfie. It seems like they did have a bigger dog though. It was like a. It seems like they did. Um, Rachel, is Kai a husky? Let me know that, and I can tell you. Sorry, I gotta get quiet. The lipstick. Yes, Wojo. Y'all can just set me up a table out in the woods and let me do my makeup while you'll go research. I'll sit at the gifting stump and I'll do this, and y'all go do what y'all do and see what happens. Oh my god. I'd be scared out of my freaking mind sitting there by myself. I'd be on live stream and have people watching me live, and then you guys. That would be wild. Oh my god, that would be wild. Sorry, I have to get quiet because it's hard to talk to. It's hard to talk and apply lipstick. Okay. So, okay, I don't know. This is the first sentence in that dog bite post. Last year, the giant German Shepherd attacked our dog and tried to rip our dog Kai's neck out. Okay. Okay, Rachel. I'm trying to remember Kai. It seems like he had a husky type dog. So that could be who Kai is. Setting her. Alpha Joe, but I don't have that much courage to get up and cook in the cold night. To either. I don't want to cook either, but I got to. Because if I don't. Rachel, let me see if I can find out. Okay, thank you, Rachel. Just confirm it, because it seems like that he did have a husky like dog that name was Kai. I'm pretty sure. Richie will hold the mirror. Yes, yeah. Wojo, we've already got a plan. So Richie's gonna hold the mirror. I'm gonna do my makeup, and you, what could you do? You could sit beside me and we'll just talk. We'll research, and then I'll do your makeup. What do you think they would think about that, Wojo? The star people. And oh my god, isn't that crazy? That would be wild. I would love to do that though. Be invigorating. Something different to do in the woods, you know? Rachel, yes, their husky is named as Kai. I found when they got the puppy and they said Kai is. Yes, that's what I thought. So I knew they had a husky. Forgot the name of him. But yeah, Kai. So reiterated me again what happened. So did Kai bite Colin? That makes no sense. I don't know why that would happen. What happened with the Iowa story? What's the last thing you remember, ZHSSRS? What's the last thing you remember in it? And I'll tell you. I'm just planning to buy a cute doggo, but Mom says that we are already nurturing one. Can you imagine that? Alpha Joe? I can't. I wouldn't be able to. My mom has 2 dogs, and from my understanding, dogs are like children. So, no. No. I'll eat the zingers. Star people will give you the light. Wojo, yes, they can beam their light. I'll do a dedicated star people makeup look. It's all solved. We've got it all solved. That's what we're gonna do. I would love to do that. Richie holding your mirror with his pinky finger extended and talking in it. Oh my god, Lori laughed. Hi. Oh, you put that eyeshadow on, girl. Yeah. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Richie. The thing about Richie was he would be hyping me. He would be hyping it up. I know he would. I would love for that to happen. I sent you the post, but basically, a German Shepherd attacked Colin while he was walking, and in the past, the German Shepherd. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Seriously, those people. Oh my God, they're gonna be in trouble. Um, I'm gonna read the post. I'm gonna find out what happened because that's insane. That is insane. Is he? I mean, is it a bad bite? I've been bit before by a cocker spaniel, and that was enough. Okay, that cocker spaniel. Oh my God, it was my best friend's dog, and she told me. She said, "Don't put your hand down there when he's trying to eat." And I was trying to be nice, and I gave him a treat, and I was like, "You want to shake paws?" Bam! Right there on the side of my hand, and I was like, "Oh shoot, that hurt really bad." Oh God, that that cocker spaniel was. Oh God, a regular sized husky stands taller than German Shepherd. Is what? Yeah. Oh, I know. I mean, it's just that's crazy. That is crazy. Um, Rachel, it's bad. Really? God. I'll have to reach out to his mom and be like, you know, and ask about it. See if he's like, that's crazy. I'm so sorry that happened to him. Um, you have a parrot, Alpha Joe. I've wanted a parrot. I have. Elder, you finally made it home. Oh, I'm so glad you made it home safe. So thank you for telling me that. Why though? Why though, Elder? If I'm saying that right. Uh, that means thank you in Cherokee for telling me. So, in case anybody wanted to know, thank you for telling me you got home safe. Oh my God, I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, but it took me a minute. I mean, I like talking about stuff like this. Sorry, my nose is running. um, but yeah, Alpha Joe, I used to have when I was 8. I used to have a cockatiel named Leo, and I miss that bird. Birds are fun to have, but they're a lot to take care of because they're sensitive to a lot of things. So, thank you, Elder. Thank you. Um, but yeah, ZHRR. Oh gosh, hang on. Let me see. I'm gonna show you your comment. Did you do you know where you left off with or what you heard last with the Iowa Villisca? Basically, they never caught the murder. They don't know who did it. I mean, whoever is just plainly got away with it. They had suspects, but no one was ever convicted of it. So yeah, it's a sad case. It won't be solved, unfortunately. Um, but the house is still there, and people investigate it all the time. Paranormal groups, and it's been overly done. I can say that it's been overly done, but people say there's stuff there, so I don't know. Um, I can tell you in a bit. I can tell you it bit him in the arm and what? And it bit him in the arm and butt. Looks like tiny bite, but okay. Oh my God, that is crazy. Alpha Joe Popeye's commercial came on. Ah! Whoa, Joe. Oh my God. I've never tried Popeyes. I wonder if it's really good. Tyler, have you tried Popeyes? Is it good? Let me know. I'm sure Tyler has. My first bird was a wild crow I used to feed that after a few months. I said to her, "Oh, Alpha Joe, that's sweet." Yeah. Um, I'd like to get another bird, but I don't know. But so this is the look. I forgot to do that. This is the look that I chose to do for the Villisca Axe Murder. I mean, normally when I do videos, I can zoom in on the look, but yeah, I thought it fit. It's like a maroon, gray, maroon, and then a darker, uh, purplish, deep color. Um, I thought it kind of fit the story well, you know. um, a few times it's very good. Oh, good. Okay. Um, wait. Family, okay. Family, I have to go out with the family in Houston, Texas. Bye, Z. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next week. Next week will be a more Sam After Dark episode. So, um, what kind of spooky story you want me to do next week for Sam After Dark? If you have any ideas, just let me know and I'll do it. Or let's see. Oh God, my books are back there. Oh, they're back there. They're way back there. I don't feel like getting them. You know, you remember last week when I did the North Carolina books? Let me see. Oh God. Hopefully I didn't mess up my audio. Can you guys still hear me? I hit the cord. Do you want me to read something out of this book? Oh God. That other book's like even further back. So, do you want me to read something out of the books or out of or just you guys give me a suggestion? I'll give you a few minutes before I go to see if you have any suggestions for Sam After Dark. Just let me know. Tiffany sent you. Okay, Rachel, I'll check it out. Yes, loud and okay. Keep reading. Okay, so Rachel, you're voting to read out of this book for Sam After Dark. Is that what you're saying? Um, let me know. Hi, Wojo. Auntie said, "Okay." Oh, thank you, man. Elder. Tell Auntie that. Let's see. What could my name be? Tell Auntie that Sam War Paint Face said hello. Okay. So Rachel wants to hear more stuff out of this for Sam After Dark. So if no one has any objections, we can do that. If you don't have any objections, if you agree with Rachel, I don't know, put a heart or thumbs up. What the book sounds good? Okay, I can do that. Because I mean, you know, unless you have any creepy stories that you know of, any personal stories or whatever, you can let me know now. Forever hold your peace. But I got 2 for the book, so no war paint. I know. I can't wait to take this war paint off so I can go to bed. Michelle, the book. This book. Okay. I'll pick something out of this book then. I think what did I do last time? I think I actually did, it was about that couple, right? Let's see. I think it was in the other book though. So, it was about the couple, yeah, where they was remodeling the home, and the uncle was making himself known. He was like, let's see, he was happy, hung his picture up and all that when they tore the porch down. You didn't like, yeah, that's what I did last time. So, just skimming through, I'll look through and see what some interesting stories are. But this one, the Tavern of Terror. The Tavern of Terror sounds interesting. So I might read this and see what all it has, what all it entails. Maybe I'll do that one next. Okay, Lori, you go eat your food. All this food stuff here. Ah! I know. I'm just. This is just helping me get through. I'm fixing to go too because I gotta go make me some ramen or something because I can't take it anymore. Tyler done come up in here with all his salami and sandwiches, and I mean, he's had all this good food, and it threw me off because I'm hungry. I am. So I'm gonna go make me some probably some chicken roll. Alpha Joe, I want to be a writer, but you don't have any. Oh, um, I'm in the same boat as you, Alpha Joe. I when I was in film school, I made a short film, which you've probably seen it on my channel, Fighting Darkness, and I had to. The story is huge. Okay, it's a huge story, and I had to condense it down to like 5 minutes, which was very hard because there's so much more to that story, and I actually started writing some chapters for it. I think I wrote like 3 chapters so far for that, and I want that to be a book because it would be an awesome book. I mean, I've got the characters' names, I've got their backgrounds, like I've got everything about them. So yeah, I would like that to be an actual book, and it would be even crazier if it could become like a feature film, because I really think that could be a good movie. I know my short film was like, yeah, but with some really like a good budget and stuff like that, oh my god, that would be a really cool movie. With how the story is in my head, like the 5 minutes doesn't even do it justice. Um, I have my own universe like Marvel and DC, but way more original. Oh, well, that's interesting. Um, well, do some research and see if you can figure out how to. I know. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out if maybe I can research and find out how we could go about it. I know Amazon. You can do something. You can sell your books on Amazon. Uh, it was something like that. I have to research it because I would like to do the same thing. I would. Um, please read the post before you eat or while you're making it. Okay, Rachel. Rachel, look. I don't have a. Trust me. I can eat and read and look at the most craziest things, Rachel. I'm a part of a Facebook group that I follow with true crime and crime scene photos. So your girl ain't squeamish. I'll check it out. But thank you for caring. But yeah, I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna head off. I hate to leave you, but I got to. I hope you enjoyed the Villisca axe murder little story. I didn't make it. I mean, it was written not by me. It was actually given to me by a supporter of mine that um, Rachel knows very well. Tiffany Peacock. She sent me these, and she sent me 3 stories. So she sent me the Solder Children, the Villisca axe murder, and oh god, what was the other one? Oh god. I done forgot the name of the other one. I am so sorry, Tiffany. I forgot the name of the other. It's on the tip of my tongue. But anyways, she sent me the. I told her I would do a makeup look story time with what she sent me. So, thank you, Tiffany, for sending that. But I do know about the Villisca axe murder, and I'm glad that some of you that didn't know, now you do know, and you can look into it a little bit more. So yeah, I don't know animation. I know just writing script. Yeah, Alpha Joe, you would have to get an illustrator for that. We can research and figure it out. I know we can. Tiffany is still watching. Just on. Okay, Rachel. Well, thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate it. I'm so glad I could do that story for you and a makeup look. Well, great job, Sam. Yeah, great to see you all. Have a good. Yes. Good night, everybody, and please be sure before you go out, smash that like button. Share this out with all your friends, especially the ones that love to do makeup. And be sure to come back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have banter with Richie B, and he is going to be interviewing Paul Frazier. Okay? Paul Frazier is a very cool guy. Many of you probably know Ernie Davio. They're friends. So that's all I'm going to say. So you gotta come and show up and find out what all the banter and the wojo have planned for us tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm gonna do my little special little outro thing. Yes, thank you, Z Sandra. Yes, it was a very good show. I had fun, even though I feel like total poop. There's no way to describe it. The energy drink helped me a lot. I'm not even kidding, because right before I come on here, I was struggling. I took ibuprofen, and it's really helped. It's really helped me a lot. So, but Michelle, thank you for coming. Good night to all of you, and remember, stay sweet, stay smart, and stay safe. And until next time, I'll see you next Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sam After Dark. Get ready. All right. Bye.